Alright, we're going to start Spies in the House. This is a quick run through to show you how to get through it the fastest way possible. Before you go in, you want to make sure you can get your jump to 40. If you're epic, hopefully you can get to that. If you have the Syrian jump cakes from the festival events, festival coin turn-ins, those work as well. But hopefully you can get to that. If you can't get to 40, you're going to have to turn a lot of valves and spend a lot of time trying to get to certain places, without being able to jump that high. So jump 40. You also want Death Ward. There's one fight where a guy will drain your levels. So you want to have Death Ward at some point, and we're going to go ahead and step in on Epic Normal. I will show you where the traps are. This is not a trapper character, but you can easily get Ingenious Debilitation very quickly if you have a trapper. Going to buff up. Quickly show you my skills. So you see my jump is at 66. Didn't even need my jump spell probably at this point with this character. You got a long fall. You're going to want to turn off Feather Fall if you're all buffed. Otherwise you're going to be sitting here forever. Alright, first here you're just going to have one fight. You have to kill at least 3 ice creatures here. You have to pull this valve. It opens up the gate up here that you're going to swim through. Alright, going to show you where the trap boxes are. There'll be one right here. You want to search right here. You'll find one here. After you find that one, come search right here. There'll be one on this wall here on the corner. And then you swim up here, and there should be another trap box somewhere around in here. So search here, you should find it. You can turn this valve if you don't have the 40 jump, but if you got the 40 jump, you don't need to turn that valve. You come up here, there's going to be 2 trap boxes right around here, and there will be one right up here. You'll have these mobs to contend with. You need to kill these. Normal, you probably don't need to, but it's going to work. And there's one more trap box over here, down here on this lower level. Right about here. You can search here and find that last trap box down here. See, I'm on normal, so I'm not in really any danger. So notice the path I ran from. I killed those mobs and I came over here. It's easy to get up to this level here. There's no major jump you need here. Come over here, you need to make this jump. You shouldn't need 40 for this. This is an easy jump. Make sure you have Feather Fall on. So follow as I came up here. You're going to come up here. We got to get to that wheel over there and turn it 2 times. Now on epic levels, there's a blower valve kind of randomly here that will pop up, but it won't get you if you jump over here before it. If it's not blowing, you can jump over here easily. Make sure you jump over this open section, otherwise you're going to have to run back up here. Come over to this. Turn this wheel 2 times only. What that does is set the blower up down here. So run back over here. Watch for that blower. Sometimes it's sitting right here instead of over here. So you'll have to time to get past it here so you don't get blown off again. So come over here. This is where you need your 40 jump. So if you jump up right here, you should be able to get up to this spot. If you don't have the high enough jump, you're not going to be able to make this jump, and you got to go turn all the valves and go different ways to get up here. I'll show that on another one if we need to. So when you turn that valve twice, it made the second blower from over here. You turn it once, it turns this blower on. The second one turns this one. This is one that needs to be blowing. So just come stand in front of this. Don't jump or anything. It should shoot you right here. Once you're here, you can come and you need to kill these skeletons. The key to getting the prisoners free in this first section is you have to kill all the skeletons here. So there's 2 that run around. If sometimes in the past they have fallen down, you got to go get one of the 2 that fall down. But all these skeletons, you kill 10 of them. I believe it's 10. This is what opens up the prisoner section. Now you have to get into this section. What opens this section here is this valve over here. Now if you have the 40 jump, you can get to it easily here. You can stand on this pipe here, jump up and kind of veer to the right, and you're up here. Then jump around this. Come up here, turn this valve. If you don't have the jump, you can turn this valve over here to turn on a blower that will shoot you over there. So if you turn this valve, it turns that blower, and that'll shoot you up there to where you can get that valve. So that's, if you need, again, only if you don't have the jump do you need that. So now this door is open. This valve opens up that door back over there, and killing the 10 skeletons opened up this thing. If this isn't open, then a skeleton fell to the bottom. You'll have to go down and get it if you want the optional XPs. On Epics, it's 6,000, so it's pretty good. Now, there's a trap box here. This is a little tricky thing. This is only on Epic. It's not on the heroic version, but the traps here suck in trying to get past this, especially if you don't have freedom of movement. I'm going to show you how to get through it without freedom of movement, but freedom of movement makes it very easy. So as you run up here, the trap's going to go off. You can see how I made it through there just by running up the first time, but if you're like second through here, if you're in with a party and somebody's run up there, you need to wait for the oil to go away, the grease to go away. Don't keep trying to run up there over and over again. It keeps shooting the grease again. Let the grease go away, and you're going to have to time it with the blowers up there. You can eventually get up there without freedom of movement. If you have freedom of movement, you can ignore all this and kind of run up there and just time it to jump past those blowers. But for now, wait for the oil to go away, grease to go away, sorry. All right, once the grease goes away, you come up here and you kind of need to just jump around over here, and you made it there. If you keep going up there while the grease is there, it's going to keep firing over and over, and you're never going to get up there. There's a trap box at the top up here as well. So there's a trap box. There's 3 trap boxes here, 1, 2, and then there's one up here as well. So you can get 3 more trap boxes there. Epic normal, very easy to kill those quickly. And there's one more trap box here. I think after you get that trap box, I think that gets you ingenious. So just search down there on that electrical thing and around there. It's always in a different spot down there each time. But if you're a trapper, you'll see the little icon telling you need it. So this section you can just run through. You really just need to kill these 3 skeletons here. This opens up the thing, you can pull it. But killing the outer water elemental he'll chase you around, so it's nice to get rid of that. So you can talk to this guy through the bar, you don't need to open it. If this clicks like it's locked, you need to go back and kill some more skeletons back down this hallway. If it opens, you can do it. And Cat, I know you want to get that chest, but I'm ignoring it. Alright, another thing that's different on Epic versus Normal is when you come over here, there's a blower that will pop. So you can kind of make it shoot. It's in different spots each time. Actually, if the blower is blowing straight across here from behind you, you can actually get over here and jump, and it'll shoot you all the way across over there. That's actually a better place to be than where I'm going. This blower is not in the right spot, and I'm not going to use my boots. You could also, if you can do the long jump, you can use your boots to get over on top of that platform. Make sure you got electric resist. I should have mentioned at the beginning. Electric resist at least 30 is going to be helpful down here. But try to jump, and you can get off the electrical that quickly. You won't be on it very long. Again, if you're on something higher than normal, you'll want to get all these mobs killed one by one because they will eventually chase you everywhere. Fastest way, jump here, jump up here, and this is where you want that death ward. This red name guy up here will cast drain level spells on you. So you need to kill him to get this door to unlock, to get the lever to unlock. And you have to turn this lever over here. You'll be blocked later on if you don't turn it. It's not obvious you'll be blocked here, but if you don't turn it, you will be. If you want, you can come back over here and kill these mobs that'll be chasing you, just so they're not bothering you. Some people like to get the bonuses. You can break these things. If you're going to be hit by those guys, it's good to just come kill them. I usually just let them shoot at me because I got displacement and blur on all the time, so I can usually do everything I need to. This lever here opens up so you can get to the last prisoner to free. And then you want to come over here. Just kill these things and pull this valve. You have to pull this valve to move up further. Yeah, I'm taking this pretty slow to show everyone. Once you got this, you can just burn through this so fast, especially on normal and hard. That's why it's one of the dailies.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
So if you get up here and the door's closed, you didn't turn that valve down at the bottom. Just go back down there and turn it. You talk to her, you get her bonus, plus you get twice the bonus of each one you save. So it's quite a bit of XP. You have to turn this valve over here. This opens up the blower that shoots you up over here. So I'm going to show you a trick to get this every time people have trouble getting up here. There's also a trap box over here you can get. You don't need to get it. You should have Ingenious already if you got this far and got every trap. So what you want to do is jump up on this thing here and then move over. So see how it blew me off? You kind of want to get to where you're going to be facing away. So get up on it and face away. Let it blow you up. Don't jump. As soon as you see yourself up high there, yeah, messed it up. So let it blow you up. At that point, just hit your left strafe. If you don't have a strafe key, you need to get a strafe key. Once it shoots you up and you hit left strafe, you will always get over here every time, and you won't have to worry about getting blown off and tossed away. So here's the order you want to turn these valves so you can avoid, especially on Elite and Reaper, those steam vents that are shooting up really hurt badly. And if you do these in the wrong order, a blower comes out here, makes it very difficult to pull this valve. So this valve you want to turn first. Also on Epic and Reaper, you're going to have an air elemental here, which is annoying. So if you have an insta-kill, that's best. The second valve you want to turn to avoid any of the steam and stuff hitting you is this one way over here. And that will turn off that steam over here. So you can turn this one easily. So if you turn them in those orders, you don't have to worry about getting blown off or getting hit by steam while you're trying to turn them. So kill your 4 elementals here. There'll be 1 air and 3 fires on Epic and Reaper, and then Hard has the 4 fires, and Normal has the 4 fires, but in Normal they appear 1 at a time, so this makes it a little bit easier. So electric resist, that's the fastest way to get down here and get off that electric fast. Again, Normal and Hard, you won't have a problem here, just get blown up here, and you should be able to take your time killing these methods and things on Epic and Normal without worrying about dying on the electric floor. Epic and Reaper, you're going to want to get off that electric floor as quickly as possible. If you can go invis, you don't need to turn any valves. Just do what I did there. Come around over here, get up over here, and climb up the ladder. If you're on Epic and Reaper and these guys up here are shooting at you, you're going to have a bad time if you don't have good reflex saves. So sometimes you just go invisible and not worry about killing the things on the bottom, and you don't want to do that. You can see I'm just saving from all those hits since it's on normal. If you're a good reflex tune rogue or something, you'd probably be able to climb up there with them all shooting at you and never worrying about getting hurt. If you're looking for Vandal bonus, you do want to come over here and kill these 2 crates, but you'll want to have killed more crates than I killed already on here. Once you're here, you're done. You've survived everything. You've done all the jumps. You're good. Now you just have to do a few fights to get to the end, and this thing's over. So taking my time, I see the recording's at 14 minutes so far right now. So this can be done in 10 minutes easily or less. If you got a group, it even goes faster as people are turning valves and doing some other things that you may need, especially if you got a trapper that can be following behind. This here, it's always random. There's no way to know which one's going to open it and which one's not. One sets off a trap, one puts a bar across. You can jump across here if you want with the wings, but if you don't turn the right valve, it won't let you finish the quest. So make sure you get the right one turned, especially if you have the wings or the boots of propulsion. Just kill these mobs, get this chest if you want, but some people, if they're trying to do all the bonuses and they've broken everything, you'll want to scoot over here and shoot these 2 barrels, or these 2 boxes range, because once you get to about right here, it finishes the quest, so you can't get closer to melee them. There you go, 100,000. That's with a 50 pot, and this is not the first time I ran this, so you would still get more without a pot there. If you go out here, you end up in the harbor. Best way to do it, if you can, is just recall out, or if you got DDO back and go out. There you go, easy peasy.